7 weeks post-op today. So going into my 8th week post-op VSG. So come along, let me show you what I got going today. Good morning, everybody. I literally just rolled out of the bed. So let's get some coffee and get this day started. So today I've gotten my Perfect Keto MCT collagen powder. So this is vanilla flavored and it has collagen MCT oil in it, and then this omega power creamer, sweet vanilla, grass-fed ghee, coconut oil, and MCT oil. Nice and frothy. And I don't do this very often, but as a special treat today, I am going to add a little bit of this Jordan's Skinny Syrup whipped foam and salted caramel. Just gives it a really nice little froth with a yummy flavor. For lunch, I'm kind of just making a snack plate. I put my plate on the scale and zeroed it out, and then I put a couple pieces of ham and a few pieces of pepperoni. That came out to 2 ounces exactly. Then I added the cheese, and now it comes out to exactly 3 ounces. I don't know that I will be able to eat all of this at one sitting, but I will finish it at some point. It may be a meal plus a little snack. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of arugula to each one. I've been obsessed with arugula lately. This is the first vegetable that I've actually added since I've been doing regular foods. So that adds ½ an ounce. And then I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it, drizzle a tiny bit of avocado oil, and wrap them up and eat them. Yum! Alright, y'all, it took me about 40 minutes to get this much down, so this is what I have left. I'm going to cover it and put it in the fridge, and I will get back to it a little later today. Y'all, I got up really late today. I didn't get up until after 11. I had like the worst night's sleep last night. So it is now 1:50, and I have not had any water yet today. That is not good, y'all. I had my coffee at 11:30, and then an hour later I ate that lunch that I showed you, and just now I'm starting in on my water. This is my water cup that I got as a Christmas present that I absolutely love, and I'm going to put half a Zip Fizz in it, and then I will put half a Zip Fizz in the next one. So that's the plan for now. Alright, I just wanted to share what I'm taking right now. I did not take myself taking the first of my pills. These are my curcumin pills that I have left in here. I have already taken one of these Mega Red Krill. It's omega-3s and krill oil. I take one of those. And then right now I am going to go ahead and take my Berry Melts vitamin. They are chewable and a strawberry flavor, and these actually taste really good and sit just fine. I wish I could take a multivitamin this easily. So, multivitamin, this is what I'm trying this week. It's that topical patch that you just put on your skin and it absorbs through your skin. So one of these a day and one of these a day. I am going to put these on now. I totally forgot to do it when I woke up, but they only need to be on for like 12 hours or so. So here is a screenshot in case anybody is interested. This is what vitamins it contains in this patch. They look like this, just these little squares, and they both look exactly the same. So I found that I do better if I wear them during the day. If I wear them at night, I toss and turn too much, and sometimes they pull off. So you just stick these on your shoulder or your hip or anything like that. So I usually just put them on when I can remember during the day, and then take them off when I put the next one on, because you can't leave it on too long, it won't hurt you. Hey y'all, I just went and did a little bit of shopping at TJ Maxx. I went there specifically looking for things that would be good for keto. I was going to take you along. It was so crowded. Like, there was no way I could have taped in there. So I'm just gonna turn around here and show you what I did get. All right, here is my haul. I also got a pair of pajamas, some cute pajamas. Lunchbox, just a nice little lunchbox. It's got an outside zipper. It comes this little box, so you have some different compartments. And I got this for my son, but this would be great for us bariatric patients in general. You know, you could have 3 different meals for while you're at work in here. You know, one This could be your egg muffin. This could be your snack of cheese and nuts, or cheese and some lunch meat. This could be ricotta bake, whatever, just some ideas. So this is kind of cool. Also, it's really nice and sturdy, but not that large. And it was only $10, so that was a good buy for my son. I tell y'all, if you've watched my channel for a minute, you know that I love to buy my spices at TJ Maxx. This gourmet collection is my absolute favorite, and I pretty much always grab something if I'm there and see it. So this garlic and onion one I have used before. I'm out of it, so I was excited to see this. This is just a jar of roasted red peppers. I'm going to use it to make a romesco sauce, $3. And then this is some good quality Mediterranean sea salt, the coarse crystals. So these are nice to have in a little baggie or a little container to take with you if you're doing bariatric keto. If you feel like a little dizzy, a little lightheaded, you get a headache, it probably means you're low on sodium, and you can just pop a couple of these crystals under your tongue, and not only does it kind of give you a little boost of energy, I know that sounds weird, but it so does, it takes away that weird feeling too of a dizzy or a headache. So these are great to have, also great to use to make Soleil water. And then this, I can't believe I don't have one of these. It's just a tiny little glass measuring cup, and this will be real helpful to measure Soleil water amounts for the day. Any kind of liquids that you need to measure, you could use this, but it's always nice to have a teeny tiny little measuring cup like this. This measures up to 8 tablespoons or 4 ounces. So that was my haul. They had some other stuff that I would have liked to show you. They had some really good quality cacao powder. They also had some different collagen. They had, what else did they have? They had some different nuts. They really had a decent amount of things, but I didn't need all of them, and I didn't want to buy them just to show you. So if you haven't been around TJ Maxx recently, there really is a lot of goodies there to go discover. Y'all, the other thing about this, I did not realize until this minute, you can put this whole thing in the freezer. If you want it to stay cold, this whole little box is freezable, which I did not realize, so that's really cool. They had a bunch of these at my TJ Maxx anyways, lots of different patterns. Alright y'all, it's time to make dinner. This is what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, so I'm going to include this in the video. We are going to make hamburger casserole. It is very keto and is one of my family favorites. This is 2 pounds of ground beef, and then we're just going to add all of the other ingredients, and then we'll put it in our casserole dish. I'm going to add half a cup of heavy cream, then mayonnaise, half a cup of mayonnaise. Alright, and then we're seasoning this like a hamburger. This is something I got at Aldi's. It's called Tailgate Rub Hail Mary Hamburger. But any kind of seasoning you want. You season this however you feel like. So I'm probably going to put about a tablespoon of this. I'm not measuring it, I'm just kind of eyeballing. And then I am going to, instead of adding Himalayan salt, I'm going to add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of no salt. This no salt, it just tastes like salt, but it's actually potassium, so it just gives you a little bit of extra potassium, and if we're on the keto diet, we're needing that on a regular basis. So there's about 1/4 of a teaspoon of that, and I'm going to add a little bit of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is like a superfood, y'all. It is chock full of especially B vitamins. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of this. Let me grab that. I'm going to add a table, actually, you know what, I'm going to add 2. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. I don't always do that, but nutritional yeast has a very Parmesan cheesy taste, so it will go in this really, really well. Next, I'm going to add some mustard. Again, things that go in a hamburger. You don't have to put the mustard in this. It could just be put on top. I put about a tablespoon actually in it. And then I'm going to crack 2 eggs. So, got all of these ingredients in here, and I'm going to get this nice and mixed up. And then once this is mixed up, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese into this mixture. I use avocado oil spray, you know, Pam, something like that. So I'm going to dump this in. This is one of the easiest meals ever, y'all. We're pretty much ready to put it in the oven. You want a 350 degree oven, so warm up a 350 degree oven. Like a cup or so of cheese. I meant to mix it in the bowl, I forgot, but no biggie. I'm just gonna kind of mix it around in the dish, just so there's some cheese kind of throughout it. Now at this point, if you wanted, you could have added some ketchup into that. You could top it now with some dill pickle relish. I kind of just serve most of that stuff on the side so everybody can dress their hamburger or hamburger casserole however they wish. So next we're just gonna dump the rest of this cheese on top. The recipe that I originally found this on was from a Trim Healthy Mama. I've definitely adapted it, but it originally came from Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. All right, let's put it in and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. We were all so hungry, we ate so fast, I didn't even record this hamburger casserole. So here's a couple pics. Sorry, y'all. Delicious. All right, y'all, dinner is over. I had about 2 ounces, and then I waited about an hour and had the second 2 ounces of that hamburger casserole. What I did was put a little bit of Alterna Sweets barbecue on it. That stuff is, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. It is the best barbecue sauce. Like, not just the best sugar-free. Like, it is so freaking good. I have to hide it in the back of the refrigerator so nobody else eats it, though, because it's like $11. So I don't want to share it. Anyways, I put a little bit of that on there, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of dill, and it was really, really good. I really cannot eat more than 2 ounces, 1.5 to 2 ounces at a time. So I had that, waited a while, had it again, and then when the leftovers I packaged, these are just little, I think it was from like a 21-day fix type program where they had little different size containers, but they're perfect for me. So I weighed out 4 ounces, so I have 3 leftover meals of 4 ounces that I can put in the fridge of this. Last thing of the night, it is 9:15. I would like to be done eating, but I still need to get some protein in. So I am going to have this iconic protein. I have finished my 64 ounces of water for the day. I had 1 Zip Fizz today, and I had a tablespoon of Soleil water. And here was my app that shows my nutrition summary for the day. I had 899 calories, protein was 78, net carbs 9, and fat 57. So I hit all of my goals. Part of why I love this Chronometer app is because it also shows my vitamins and my minerals and my carbohydrates and my lipids all in so much detail. And then the proteins, y'all. Look at these proteins. See, my total is 78, but I don't have a full amount of any of these amino acids. And that's because I'm not getting enough straight from meat. I'm getting so much from the powders. So I'm going to be working on getting more from actual real animal protein sources. So that's it for the day. That is what I eat Wednesday, and it definitely is getting easier to get a little bit more in, and it's getting easier to know my limits and to know how fast to eat or not to eat, how fast not, say that right, Erica, how slow to eat. So it is getting better. Bye. I will see you again soon. If you are not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Join my little corner of YouTube. Hit that notification bell. I usually post at least twice a week, often more.